What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ. Today I was having a conversation about the Game 7 coming up. You may have heard about it. The Bruins and the Habs, the Canadiens. And someone tried comparing Torey Krug to Ray Bourque, which isn't exactly, accurate. They're two different players, and, let's be honest, one was Ray Bourque, and I love Torey Krug. First of all, that's the thing with Torey Krug. We were both born in 1991. He was born early in the year. I was born later on in the year, towards the end of the year. October 28th, to be specific. And we both kind of got the same thing going on with our hair. I mean, it's kind of the business in the front, party in the back look. And with parts up top, like the Red Sea, which is cool because it's biblical. But if Torey Krug is any player in NHL history, it's Phil Housley. Housley's a little bit bigger, even not by much. And first of all, Torey Krug is actually the reason Claude Julien is bald. His forwards in the offensive zone have made Claude go bald. But, you look at when Housley come up all throughout his career. There's a great quote when he's playing in Calgary. It was, Phil Housley's one-dimensional, but he's one dimension we don't have. And I think that kind of goes with Krug's role with the Bruins in terms of offensively. So many guys on that team are, defense first. And, I'm not knocking Char or Seidenberg, a guy like that, who play that way. But, I mean, Torey Krug's game is go, go, go. And he's actually not that bad defensively either. I think it kind of gets overblown. I think the size hurts for the eyes of people, but he plays tough, that plays hard defensively. And his on-ice vision is amazing. He has a hell of a shot. He can really facilitate the puck and really quarterback a power play. I mean, is he going to be as productive as Phil Housley? But I mean, realistically, he's going to be a solid contributor. That was a knock on wood, by the way. This is actually granite, but let's keep the score. But I mean, I look at Krug being an integral part of the Bruins power play for the next 10 years. And again, I love his game. I love watching him play. He's one of my favorite players in the NHL. And again, if he can have half as many NHL points as Phil Housley had, plus I mean, it's two different eras more than anything. I mean, back when Housley was playing, especially when he was in his prime in the mid to late 80s, I mean, 100 points was like really. But now it's 40 points for rookie defenseman. The other thing is in terms of their roles within USA Hockey on the whole, Olympic teams. Like Krug obviously should have made the Olympic team. I was saying that November, and when the USA power play didn't do a damn thing in the last two games, pick me, called that. I was, of course, also Massachusetts native Keith Daniels should run that team, but we're not going to Monday morning quarterback, even though I was Sunday afternoon quarterbacking. But in terms of, I said it should have happened before it happened. I wasn't just rehashing on things. But, I think Torey Krug's, the nationality thing definitely helps with the Housley comparison. And you look at, Housley playing on the 2002 Olympic team. I believe he's on one other one, the World Cup of Hockey. I mean, he was obviously involved with USA Hockey for a number of years with those teams. World Championships over the years. And, really bringing a skilled offensive presence to the blue line to complement the more tenacious games of Chelios or Darren Hatcher. And I look for Torey Krug to hopefully, again, I don't think he'll reach those over 1,000 points, but it's cool to think about. And you look at the way Krug plays, it's an exciting breed of hockey on a team that at times can play a little passive. He's got some moxie in his game. You gotta love that when a guy is afraid to rush the puck and take risks offensively that drive coaches crazy at times. But you gotta take the good with the bad with Krug, and it was like that with Housley for most of his career. Lots of rushes into the offensive zone, a lot of, high risk, high reward plays that, look great, but sometimes it backfire. But, that's the beauty of having a really skilled offensive defense on your team. But I figured I'd just make that comparison, the Torey Krug, Phil Housley comparison the way I see it. Anyway, that's what I got this episode of the Power Play with CJ on the Torey Krug, Phil Housley comparison. Stay tuned for more episodes for the playoffs and beyond. Later, guys.